popping up and people are just like moving en masse to Nigeria. And I feel like one of the answers that I have to it is the fact that people are seeking identity and people are trying to have meaningful life.
Hey fam, how you guys are doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fantabulous. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome. If today is your first time stopping by this channel, please do well to click the subscribe button that looks like this and join the family, join the popping gang. All right, we have so much fun here, so please do not forget to join us. You're always welcome. Okay. Alright fam, so as usual, going through the street of TikTok, I've been seeing some videos and I was like, oh no, I need to come and share this with my family people so that we can gist about it. Alright fam, so I would share with you some of the videos I actually saw about how Nigerians are viewed outside Nigeria or just all over the world in general, like in different parts of the world, and what these people have to say about Nigeria. So please do watch the video and then let's talk about it.
Hey guys, I have a question that I feel like I have a partial answer to it. The question is, why do you think people are moving back home? And when I mean people, I mean younger adults. I'm not talking about people who are retired and who have like their pensions, who are just ready to go back to Africa. I'm talking about younger adults. I'm talking about younger females and younger males or relocating back to Nigeria. Recently, I type in on my TikTok, like moving back to Nigeria, and it's a lot of videos popping up and people are just like moving en masse to Nigeria. And I feel like one of the answers that I have to it is the fact that people are seeking identity and people are trying to have meaningful life, and people are tired of like the monthly subscriptions that we have to leave being abroad. I'm talking about like the US, the UK, and Canada, and other places that is not Africa. So but what do you guys really think? Because
Okay, so let me tell you the reasons why I want to move to Nigeria. I've lived in London all my life, like born and raised in London. But obviously I'm Nigerian. I've come to Nigeria every year since I was 3 years old, bar COVID. And yeah, I just love it here. But now in my 30s, living in London, there's so much more bills, especially because I have a child. And life is really expensive, like hella expensive. Moving to Nigeria will enable me to have a better quality of life because I'll be able to afford the things that I can't really afford in London, although I'm making okay-ish money. I feel like in Nigeria, there's just so much more time to see your friends. I don't know what it is. Maybe because nowhere ever closes and everywhere's open to like 3 a.m. But I get to see my friends more. The weather. I just feel there's more of an abundant mindset. Like there's more black millionaires here. And that's kind of my vibe. I said the weather, right?
Nigerians in Nigeria, you guys still don't get it. People are starting to relocate back to Nigeria. I don't mean old people. Young, successful people are starting to relocate back to Nigeria. Amidst the corruption, the bad roads, the insecurity, the problems everywhere, people are still coming back. And you've not even stopped to ask yourself why. I've been wondering, because I mean, when you see people that are doing well say, oh, I don't want to be here anymore, I want to go back home. You that is here, you have to ask questions and you're wondering, why do people want to go back home? Why are people going back home? Like, how can someone in a first world country that is not a missionary, that has comfort, a good level of comfort, structure, everything that they've always wanted, and they decide that they want to go back to a third world country and stay there? It's just one answer I can give you. Identity. Identity is something that is laced with you. Even if you change continents, it's ingrained inside of you. Young people are starting to feel out of place, especially young people that have lived in Nigeria and then relocated to any country outside Nigeria. They miss the country. And more than just the country, they miss the people. Whether it's their family, whether it's their relatives, their friends. Also, they just miss the atmosphere. Guys, you may not understand this if you've never had to live outside of your environment. But if you have, then you kind of relate to what is going on. People are starting to see that more than just the comfort, they miss just being in touch with their roots. They miss being in touch with their origin, where they're from, the people that they've known all their lives, and they want to go back to that. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't have like a plan B of what they're going to do while they're back in Nigeria, or that they don't have, like a job or a business, or nah, they have all that planned out. But just being around the people, being around that space is something that people are starting to crave. And trust me, if you are a Nigerian in Nigeria trying to relocate outside the country, you're going to also deal with that. You're going to also deal with the identity crisis of being out of place, or feeling out of place in whatever country you are. You're going to miss that. You're going to want to go back to that. I'm never going to act like it's not going to happen. It's going to happen to you. It happens to the best of us, to our parents, to us. Everybody's going to deal with it.
Am I moving to Nigeria or not? Here is my decision. It's a confident and intentional yes. I am moving to Nigeria. Now, there are many factors I looked into, so let me go into it real quick. I'm going to go through each factor. I'm going to tell you 3 points that helped with entrepreneurship. Scalable, multiple opportunities. Either there's gaps or innovation. Community, very easy to make friends. Lots of like-minded people, collective mindset. Telecommunications infrastructure. Hated it in the beginning until I figured out you need 2 internet lines. Satellite internet is an option. Remote business is good to go. Lifestyle. Lots of options, especially in the major cities like Lagos and Abuja, for lifestyle, for activities, for socializing, for health. Contrary to popular belief that people think there's a lack of, matter of fact, they just need some innovation. There's a lot of room for innovation there. There's just a whole lot you can do because there's so much people. Accessibility to what I'm used to, meaning my culture of foods. The foods in major cities are available in terms of South Asian foods. Access to ingredients, best in places like Abuja and Lagos. Cultural lifestyle is a check. High amount of diversity, you will see it more in the major cities. As a Canadian who's used to major diversity, it was very important to me. In the East, there is diversity, but you'll see a lot more international and local language and all kinds of diversity in places like Lagos and Abuja. Where would I move to when I move to Nigeria? For sure, it is Abuja. That's the only place I can see myself being in. There's other factors I definitely looked into, but these were the most crucial ones. Going to Abuja finalized it for me if I was going to move to Nigeria, and it did. So, Abuja, Nigerians, my friends, we'll see you soon in Nigeria as I wrap up stuff in Canada.
The reasons why I want to live in Nigeria, which when I tell people, they're like, what waiting be this rubbish they talk about? We that we did from Nigeria, we don't run away from Nigeria. Let me tell you, there is something about Nigeria, especially village life. I know it takes a lot of compromise if you're gonna live in the village full time, but the most thing, there's this event I loved the most in Nigeria. When I woke up to look for my man at 6 a.m. No, it wasn't. It was a 5 a.m. Normally in Nigeria, I didn't wake up earlier than 8 or 9 because I was chilling. But this particular event, I had to come out and see why your guy is not knocking the gate yet. I was like, what is going on here? Because he went to overnight prayer. I said, wait in be this wahala. So I came out just to check, is there anybody at the gate? Then I saw that chill breeze of the early morning. I said, wow. That was the most magical moment of myself and I in Nigeria, I'm telling you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna focus now why I want to stay there. Because of that simple life. The only thing that for me it would have made me a bit skeptical if I was to go today to stay in Nigeria full time is probably the attention in the village. Like as soon as I come, oibo, nothing wrong with it, but it's that, it's like you cannot, it's just like here now, you come out whether you have died or not, it's no be a problem. But in Nigeria, that too much attention, I'm thinking that it could lead potentially to further problems. For example, then again, my man said that, of course, once you live there for some time, they will get used to you. They will know Oibo is in the village, so they will get used to you. So even if you go to the market, they will get used to you, so they will potentially stop shouting Oibo and coming to touch you. Nothing wrong with these guys, but like I said, imagine you have to live this type of life. Like you've got paparazzi for your whole...
Fam, so many views from different people all over the world, Americans, just foreigners in general, and how they view Nigeria or what they think Nigeria is about at this point. I feel like there's no need introducing Nigeria to anybody again. There's no need introducing that Nigeria is one country in Africa, or I feel like a lot of people know about Nigeria now. Nigeria is not that country under. In fact, Nigeria is so popular in Africa right now, from music to food to movies. Even our content creators, fam, our social media content creators are giving it hot, like on TikTok, on YouTube, everywhere, literally. So Nigeria is not a country that you just have to be introducing, because I feel like everybody would know a Nigerian. Like, I feel like all over the world, you will know, even if it's not, directly, like, this person, like, oh, I've met this person before. I feel like you know something about a Nigerian. Probably you know a musician, probably you know a movie, an actor or an actress, probably you know a content creator, probably you know so many things, because Nigerians, we are not here to play. We are doing so well all over the world. Alright fam, so I just really want to share this with you guys. Till I see you guys next time. Stay safe. I love you guys. Mwah.